Good morning everyone. It's Sunday morning. I'm just going to knock up a coffee. Had a really nice night last night, sat up by the fire. They did a big prize draw, heap of giveaways. And then I came back here at about 9, lit my little fire behind me and just relaxed for an hour or so till I got tired, and then jumped in the swag. Thankfully the wind had dropped way down then, so we didn't get that horrendous wind all night. But yeah, Sunday morning, sun's come up, beautiful day it looks. So I'm just gonna knock up a coffee quickly with the little Alton coffee maker behind me, and then see what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. So let's rip in. Fresh coffee, first thing in the morning, can't beat it. All right, so I'm using hot water because it'll make the coffee faster, and also you get a lot more charges or more coffees in between having to recharge the Alton unit. So put in the water to there. Now I'm going to heat milk up. So just work out roughly how much milk. Pop that in the jet boil. Alright, you just got to keep an eye on milk because it looks like it's not working or boiling, and then all of a sudden it'll boil over. Put the coffee pot in. Press down in the bottom. And because that's hot water in there, you just double press. Now, where's the cup? Put the cup underneath. Double press. And away we go. Alright, that milk is hot, so I'll turn that off. And that is done. So how easy is that? Fresh, hot espresso coffee with a rich, full crema. Oh, that smells so good. A spoon down there. All right, there we go. Thank you, Alton. Fresh coffee while camping. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this. Grab my new magazine and have a read. Here's a good little tip. Drying out my towel on the front of the car to stop the wind blowing it off every 5 minutes. Just wrapped a couple of the shock locks around. They're just like a loop system with marine cord. You simply pull it, clip it down into the teeth. Trying to do this one-handed, but yeah, you pull it down into the teeth like that, and that's it. That's secure. Not going anywhere. Had the towel up for maybe half an hour and it's perfectly dry. Great little thing those. So just finished my coffee, had a chat to Buck about the Daymo cooker, and I'm just going to have a nice relaxing morning. Got my books out to read. There goes Ty Fenwick on his electric skateboard. He's down the back with a beautiful big F250 set up. Yeah, everyone's starting to get up and out of bed now, so I'll have a little read of the book and then I'll wander up, see what's going on for the day.
A few minutes later.
So it's about 10:30 on Sunday, and I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm just getting hungry now, so I thought I might cook up my bacon and eggs. And then lo and behold, even though it's Nissan parking bay only, look who turned up next to me. He's got out and locked it up and wandered off, but Steve from Mud Ducks Touring, Mud Ducks 4-wheel drive touring. Check out his channel, guys. He does a lot of really good clips on travel and different campgrounds around the place. This is his latest vehicle. So he had a 200 series, which you'll see in earlier videos of Steve's, early videos. But this is the latest rig that he bought and has just come back from a trip. I think he said he did the Unandata track. So really well set up, really well equipped. He had the door up a moment ago and showed me the setup in the canopy. He's got a full 240 volt oven and air fryer and all sorts of gear in there, all the good gear. Nice vehicle, very nice. And he is into collecting aerials, it would seem. No, he's got a radio background, so he's got a few different CBs and UHF and VHFs in there. But yeah, what a beast of a vehicle. Really well set up. It's got the rooftop tent up there. So it was great to catch up with Steve actually. I haven't seen Steve since we did the wet weekend out to Turon River. Oh, that would have been probably 3 years ago now, organised by Shad Donahue. I'll put links to his channel below as well, so yeah, make sure you check out both their channels. Shad does some great stuff, as does Steve from Mud Ducks 4-wheel-drive touring. So yeah, bloody weapon of a thing. But I'm going to cook up breakfast anyway. I would have showed you in the canopy, but I think the buggers locked it, so he didn't want us sticky fingers. Anyway, I'm going to cook breakfast and then I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go and check out that old pub up the street. I want to go and have a look at that before I go home, so. All right, let's do some cooking. Hopefully the wind isn't as horrendous this time, because that certainly made it challenging yesterday. Alrighty, got the bacon there, got the eggs. Now I haven't got my fire going to cook toast, so I'm going to just sit some bread down in the pan and hopefully that'll toast it up enough anyway to serve this on. Now the wind is starting a little bit, but let's see how we go. It hasn't been windy all morning, and of course the minute you go to start cooking the wind comes up. Hopefully I don't need the protective grill. No, I think I'm going to have to put the foil up. What a bugger. It's not going to cook otherwise. It's still going. Sorry about the noise. If we do that, it mightn't be too bad. Might have to come up with some little clips or something to hold this in place, I think. Right, so that's pretty warm now. Been going for a couple of minutes, so I reckon it's bacon time. Get my iced coffee out. I tell you what, if you like me and you like iced coffee, this brand Hunt and Brew, buy it at Coles. That's the Peru Mocha. Oh, they're so good. They use coffee beans grown up in Queensland on the Atherton tableland, and it's really good coffee. There's no sugar in it, so it's not super sweet like a lot of the ones on the supermarket shelves, but yeah, I love it. It's my go-to iced coffee, especially when I'm camping. No plug, no, you know, it's not an ad or anything, just sharing it because, yeah, if you like your iced coffee, you'll like that. It's so yum. So what I'll do, I'll pile the bacon one side, we'll chuck the eggs in. Just take those back off so they don't get hot. You'll see how good these eggs come out. Oh, love this cooker. I said the biggest issue here is just this wind that's coming from behind me and trying to blow that gas out, so we'll do the best we can. Let me get a bit of this foil. Pop the old bacon in there, like so. Those eggs are probably 90% right, so a bit of bread, just Let's throw that in there. Not perfect, as I said, but I don't have my fire going, so I don't have my toaster going. And if I use the little grill toaster on here, this will all go cold in the time it takes to toast the bread, but that'll be enough for my liking. So it's not like toast, but it's not fresh bread either. It's got a little bit of a crunchiness to it, which I like. That'll do. Plate this up in a sec and enjoy breakfast. All right. Those eggs are looking nice and white, not too much clear colour there, so that would indicate they are cooked. Chuck some bread down. Go a knife. Oh, that toast's all right. Sounds crunchy to spread, so. Look at that. I tell you what, honestly, a breakfast like that at a cafe, 10 to 12 bucks. Out here, free. Cannot get any better than that. Bit of cheese. Got to have cheese. I initially thought I'd cut too much cheese up at home, but you can never have too much cheese, can you? I think cheese should be its own food group, just quietly. That might be the first thing I change when I become PM. Grab the sauce out. A bit of barbecue. A bit of pepper. Gotta have pepper. And our bacon. Alright, we'll leave that there. I'll sit down and eat and then wash the pan up. So look at that, folks. Bacon and eggs for breakfast while out camping. All done in the little Adventure-Q cooker. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this and chat to you later.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so that is bacon and eggs done now. I'm going to give this pan a clean out. Just had a yak to Steve from Mud Duck and also Ed. I'll put links to both their channels below. Ed does some really good stuff. Fella down in Victoria, does a lot of camping. Him and Nas often do things together, camping trips. So anyway, yeah, I'll put them all below. But I'm going to give this pan a scrub out. There are sinks up near the amenities block for obviously washing hands in. I don't know if we're supposed to be washing up in them as such. I'm not sure. I didn't want to get in strife for doing that, so I'll give this a clean out here. As you can see, it is a really good, easy to clean non-stick surface, so that's the main thing when you are camping and you don't have a lot of water around. You don't want to be wasting water either. So things that are easy to clean up like that, you know, that's a bit of fried eggshell coming off. Super easy. There's nothing worse than trying to clean pans when you are out in the bush if you don't have a big wash basin or tub, but that is so easy to clean. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. That was really good. I had Buck come down earlier, did a little video on these and also my camp setup. Not a full walk around, but he did a little snippet on the car and my setup, so I'll put links to his video once it's up. I'll add them into the bio below. Have a look at that too. Buck does some really good videos, does a lot of cooking videos. You don't see a lot of the behind the scenes things with his cooking videos. He selectively edits, apparently. But lovely fella, Buck, really nice guy. Check out his channel. He does a lot of camp videos and cooking videos, that sort of thing. So him and his little dog Rafa came down. All right, so that's clean. I'll go and wash this plate up. Water, there is a tap around the corner here. I might use that actually.
10 minutes later.
All right, so Stevie's back now. He's unlocked the car. So I'm going to do a real quick walk around whilst he is cooking up his lunch. I'm sure he won't mind.
Definitely not.
I did a walk around before, but it was all closed up, so he's knocking up a, what do you got, a salami and
probably cheese. Yeah.
salami and cheese. There's the oven I mentioned before. And that's got the air fryer too, eh?
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, it's a good setup.
The air fryer is why I did it.
Yeah, right. G'day folks, so it is Sunday afternoon, it's about 10 to 4 and I'm out of here tomorrow. There's no rain predicted for this evening, and just to make getting out of here tomorrow morning early a bit easier, I'm going to pack up the XTM awning. I'll roll this back away, I don't need this out for dinner. I'm going to leave obviously the other awning out, the 270, I'll leave that up, and my swag, but a lot of this stuff that I don't need tonight, like the firewood and that sort of thing, I'm going to put back on the car, and that way in the morning I can just get up and go. I do want to call into the Daymo factory on my way. They're not far from here, I might have mentioned earlier, so I want to head across to their factory and say hello to them on the way back to Sydney, and just with my car playing up on the way up here, I'd rather be home earlier if it's going to play up. At least it gives me a bit of time to get it sorted. So yeah, that's my plans. So I'm just going to pack up some stuff, and then another hour or two when I get a little bit more hungry, I'm going to cook up that steak, get into the salad. I'm going to utilise the shower again tonight before I go tomorrow, and have a nice hot shower. The amenities here are fantastic, really good. So I'll definitely like to come back here again. I've had a little walk around up at the town, had a look around there. There's a beautiful old pub there. I had a beer while I was up there. I'm not a regular sort of pub person. I don't tend to go out and drink beer at pubs, but support local. I thought I'll pop in and have a look, and yeah, really nice little spot out in the beer garden there. Had a beer while I was up there and just thought I'll come back and have a leisurely early evening, and I might wander up to the communal camp after dinner and see what they're doing up there later. I'll sit up there tonight and have a yak to Terry G. He's a lovely fella. I met him on Friday, so have a chat to Terry. And Jack Turtle, long-time follower of my Facebook page and often interacts with me online, and finally got to meet him. That was great. He's down the back here in his van and caravan. So yeah, Jack Turtle. Buck came down this morning, as I said. He did a little video on my setup and that. So yeah, a bunch of fantastic people. It's been a great event. Unbelievable, just so relaxing. 4 days, campfire, a couple of beers, and as the name says, camping with mates. So I'm really glad that I got up here to it. I'm not going to miss it again if they do it here. I think the next one's in Victoria, which is a bit of a hike, but if I can get down to it, would be great. Otherwise, yeah, fantastic though. I've had an absolute blast. So anyway, I'm going to stop jabbering and start packing up. Thanks, guys. It's amazing. You lift a bonnet or a canopy lid and blokes come out of the woodwork. Look at them.
There's a few behind the fence with the canopy. And this is the power tools.
G'day folks, back again. It is Sunday night, it's 20 past 6. I'm going to cook up tea now. So I've got a steak and just a simple Caesar salad from Woolies. I'm going to preheat this for a couple of minutes. I'll put a little bit of oil in there. The trick to it is a bit of oil, heat it up long enough until you just start to get a bit of smoke coming off the oil, and then that's right to go for your steak. So let's get into it. Grab my oil out. So I'm just using a bit of olive oil, but you could use any type of oil really, probably even butter. Got the can in. I better just change that battery too. It was showing like it's going to go flat. So a bit of oil in the bottom, and then we'll get that hood on, and then keep an eye out for a bit of smoke. A little bit of vent open there, and I'll just quickly change my battery. Now I've got a fresh battery in the camera. The last thing I want is cutting out halfway through. A bit of heat coming off that already, actually. Yeah, being Sunday night, I didn't want to do a real big sort of fancy meal, because obviously, you know, going home early in the morning, so I thought I'll just keep it simple. Steak, bit of salad, and then once I've eaten and washed up, I'm going to wander up to the communal campfire up here and have a yak to the fellas. Been a really good turnout, this. Unbelievable. Been fantastic. Oh, that shower was so good too. So refreshing. The amenities here are just brilliant. Beautiful hot water. Works so good, the showers. I think that gas can's actually almost on its last leg too. Might have to grab another one out. Yeah, I think that can's just about dead. That can wasn't real full yesterday, and then I had that curry beef going for I don't know how long, probably an hour and a half or something. So yeah, all right. So I had to call time of death on that gas can. It wasn't doing anything. That oil's only smidgen warm, so I swap that can over. I'll get rid of that one and keep cooking. All right, so I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is smoke coming out of there now, so that would indicate that is ready to go. We'll get our tongs. And generally, if you like medium rare steak, you know, a minute or two on each side. Oh, listen to that steak sizzle. The sound, yep. The sound of steak sizzling to a man is like the sound of a handbag sale to the ladies. We love it. I might just do that because I am getting a lot of fat splatter. I mean, it doesn't matter. This bit of timber underneath could do with a bit of oiling anyway, but I'll just save you cleaning it all down before the morning. So that's been on for roughly a minute. I'll grab my salad out. So yeah, it's just a Caesar salad kit from Woolies. I'll get some of that out in a tick. Well, that's roughly the 2-minute mark, so I'll flip it over and then while it's cooking, crack the salad open. Oh yeah, it's looking good. I like too because it's got the lines on there. It gives it a professional chef look. Well, that's what I'm going to go with anyway. Bit of garlic butter would have been the go. Damn it, didn't even think of that. Right, I'll grab a plate out while that's going. Alright, what do we got here? The Caesar salad kit. What do we got? We've got all the goodies. Croutons, you can probably keep the croutons. Not really into stale bread. Yeah, a bit of lettuce. A little bit of lettuce there. A bit of the old Parmesan cheese. Never have too much cheese, can you? Cheese and bacon, actually. Drop that back there. Bit of the sauce. Mayonnaise, whatever it is. I reckon that is food fit for a king. Croutons can go in the bin. Alright, that's about 2 minutes there, so I reckon we'll flick that off. Let that sit for a minute or so. I'm not sure why you rest meat, but they tell us that's what you should do, so we'll give that a rest. Sit down and enjoy dinner. Alrighty. Chuck that straight on there. Let's have a look, eh? Oh yeah, that looks very nice. I could have probably done it for a minute less overall, but oh yeah, still pink on the inside. Oh yum, that looks so good. I wasn't hungry earlier, but once you start cooking and you smell it, I'll go down onto there. You know what, I'm not even going to worry resting it.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm hungry and it smells too bloody good. I'm sure the professional chefs out there would rouse on me, but so be it. There you go, guys. Steak, Caesar salad. I'm going to grab a cold drink, sit back and relax and enjoy the evening. I'll grab a drink. The old Pepsi. That'll do me. Glass. Move my magazines. All right, knife, fork. Let's sit down and enjoy this, eh? Yum. That is so good. Oh, yum. Oh, that is delicious. That was so good. The only thing I wished I had have done was, yeah, bought a bit of garlic butter with me. Oh, that's so good. Anyway, I'm going to flick that camera off and I'm going to enjoy this dinner. So I'm sure you don't want to sit there watching me eat. And if you are watching up to this point, I really appreciate the support. So thanks a lot, guys. And we'll catch you tomorrow. All right, so it's Monday morning, 9 o'clock. And as you can see, the caravan park is a lot emptier than the last couple of days. Fair few people headed off yesterday, some have gone early this morning. I'm out of here, like the old saying says, all good things must come to an end. So I got up nice and early and packed up, got the awning away. Thankfully we didn't get any rain or much dew overnight, so the sun came up pretty early and dried everything up. I've packed up. I'm still having a funny issue with my car on the way up here. I think it's the suction control valve that was playing up. So I'm going to stop in at Raymond Terrace shortly and get some fuel doctor, put it in the tank and refill it. Hopefully it could just be a bit of gunk or something sticking the valve, because yeah, in the traffic was fun. Every set of lights or roundabout I'd come up to, it was trying to stall and run and rough and had no power taken off. So that was a bit sort of anxious moment. So 4 days of thinking about what could be wrong with the car and how to fix it instead of just relaxing for 4 days. But it was a really great event, the Camping with Mates 2025. I had an absolute blast. Got to meet a number of people that interact on Facebook and through my YouTube channel. So Jack Turtle, lovely fella, he's down the back here. I met him. He's been active on the channel for ages. So Mr. Buckaroony came down late yesterday, Arvi, and did a little snippet for his channel as well. So I'll put links to all these below. Steve from Mud Ducks was here. Landy Smurf, a whole bunch of the guys that I see on Facebook regularly but have never met in person. So really great event. Definitely going to come along to the next one, and if I can get down to the one in Victoria, the Legends for Charity one down there, that's a big charity fundraising type thing. Same thing, just camping with a bunch of mates. So I'm out of here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget we are on social media. Have a look around, give us a like and a follow for regular updates. Please hit subscribe. It helps my channel grow and helps bring more content. Thanks a lot, guys. As we say, stress less, camp more. Cheers. All right, guys, so just popped into Daymo HQ up here at Rathmines on the Central Coast and had a look around the little factory unit. Had a chat with Damien and Haley, and yeah, just thought I'd just give them a shout out anyway at the end of the video. Really appreciate them sending me down the cooker. You would have seen it earlier in the clip. Fantastic bit of gear. I really enjoyed cooking with this over the 4-day camping. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Popped in to say good day to them on the way back down, and yeah, make sure you check out their video. Follow their socials too. They've only been in business since May this year, so if you can jump on board, give them a like and a follow. They're on social media. Check out their YouTube channel as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Stress less, camp more. Cheers.